Hello everyone, and we are here back again, and we are celebrating with this. What do you call it? Chikki. Okay, we are celebrating with this chikki from by the team itself, and for everybody who has been just talking about who is this team Astra. Here they are, our second place.
Hey!
Maybe hopefully future the first place, but they are our second place winner, and Team Astra is here. So congratulations, guys!
Thank you so much.
You have surprised everyone, including us.
Okay.
So everybody has been talking about like who is this Team Astra, and they're just going kabhi up, kabhi down, kabhi front, kabhi back, kabhi third, kabhi. But they have been in the course throughout and doing amazingly well. So let's hear from them. How was the course and how did it go? So first of all, guys, congratulations!
Thank you so much.
Being the first being the first time racing the full course. I know that Vignesh and Siddharth did the short sprint AR, but this is the first time for these two guys and first time for all of you a 24 hours or overnight course, right? So please tell us, how was your experience?
If I put it in simple words, the experience was marvelous. Why I am saying that is, these are the things which I really wanted to do from my childhood, like just roaming around in the jungle or scouting, or just where we don't get permissions to go. That's a big setback here, but thank you so much, guys, for making that possible. And then we were riding in the night, doesn't matter what time of the day, it's like night, day, water, rain, but luckily we did not have rain. It was predicted there are going to be drizzles around, but no such things. And then the water was not so cold. But other than that, making the baskets, said thank you, man.
Yeah.
Like you did, like I probably guess that is the best basket.
Yeah, that's the best basket.
That's going to be the best basket. And
And the point which you guys were chosen, like the crazy names you have given.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like who is the person who actually coins the names?
Don't deep dive. Just take a punch.
No, but I would be proud to say that it is the other race director who's not in the frame right now,
Oh.
who is sweeping,
Kudos
making
Kudos to him.
sure.
Kudos to him.
Yes, so Saish is not here right now because he's sweeping and he's making sure all the teams are safe, they're moving forward. So he's the guy who coins all those titles.
Nice.
He's the brain behind that, I would say.
And the amazing location which you have chosen here, Sharavati Valley. We scouted Sharavati Valley in and out. Like in 2 days, we went to Marikamba temple, nearby Marikamba temple, and the ferry ride was beautiful. I mean, it was amazing.
That chase to reach the
Yeah,
ferry was
yeah.
like something.
Like after 1 minute, it passed. Like we left. Yeah.
And the problem was, we decided we are not going to carry PFDs. We are determined that we'll make to the PFD. And then we were in the lead, luckily. And my derailleur, something happened. I don't know. I feel it was my mistake, quickly changing gears. And then we lost some 45 minutes there. If not, we could have been comfortable. And we were like pushing and pushing and pushing. I guess like some 5 minutes before the ferry left for the cutoff of 5:30. We reached there. And then we were like, wow, we made it.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And that didn't stop there.
Mm-hmm.
Until then, it was fine.
Ah,
Until then, it was fine.
okay.
And the struggle started after that. Because we have transition 3, we can't access any bags. And we don't have supplies. And then it is getting late. We have the lights and everything, we can move. But as the night progress, we are getting sleepy. I think I was at one point, no, not one point, almost close to reaching TA4. We couldn't ride our bikes because it's more than 24 hours by the time we reached there, because we woke up by 4:15 and then we slept late because we had to plan our logistics and everything. Like amazing, these guys did amazing job in planning the logistics, packing the right things in terms of nutrition, in terms of what gear to choose where,
Which bag to put in?
put in. It was like we took time, but
But we planned it well.
planned it. Well.
Whatever we planned, we got it.
It worked.
That matters
worked.
a lot.
It
Yes,
worked.
yes.
98% of
Yeah.
the gears were
Everything
planned
worked.
really, really well.
Yeah, and like after we reached 3A3 and then we had to go for the hike and come back, we had to be like, are you guys ready really? And we had to take a tough call, like are we gonna move for the other, thanks to all of us.
We took a vote, who all are in, like everybody says, yeah.
Everybody says, yeah.
Because it was advantageous for us. Our blanket was in Tier 4,
Yeah.
right? Like it went in
Food.
Tier 4. Food, everything was there.
Oh,
so we had to
nice.
go there,
Yeah.
collect it and sleep there only.
We had a stove
Nice
and
strategy.
everything.
Yes,
So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like-
yes.
So we push it, doesn't matter if it gets to go on the hike, at least we are there, we have supplies and everything.
But
we are
kudos
not
to this guy
stranded.
who has designed this, Karan, what is that name? The last Tier 4 village?
Yes.
Karan Gi, but what is that name?
Kannur.
Kannur. Kannur.
Huh.
So it like last 10 kilometer was hilarious, man. Like night. So you can't see anything, where's the uphill, where's the downhill. It was everywhere it will covered lush green forest.
We could actually hear
And
some
chee
animals
sounds.
also.
So it was, and then our headlights were giving, this thing.
Interesting,
Batteries,
interesting.
I was telling Vignesh ki, you know what, can I just sleep on the road
Yeah.
for now? He was like, but do you want food? Like, yeah.
So that was the motivation factor to go to Tier 4.
She was
You
like,
want food?
she was like, on the uphills, she used to sleep on cycle and push.
Literally sleeping like that.
And I was also sleep pushing bike. He was like, Vignesh, walk on the road. I was like walking on the leaves on the sides. I was like, guys, come on. And then I just push and then I sleep. And I was like, oh my god, it is night, hardly anybody is gonna be there. Oh,
And
it
we
was-
got like three to four people came up to us saying, you know what, if I were you, I would not go
Go.
inside.
A lot of locals suggested
Yeah,
not
yeah.
to ride further.
Yes, especially that
Nittur.
Sindoor and Nattur.
Nittur, we stopped for a long break actually because in the morning we had food and then throughout, because of the situation with the derailer, we couldn't stop and like feed us actually. So we were like, okay, everybody was hungry and then we were like, okay, we asked around, they said like Nittur is a good place to eat and then we went there. We spent around 1.5 hours. Yeah, and then we made sure we charged all the things because we have been using it in the dark. And then like I've been asking like all the shop persons, like they're like, do you have a charger? Do you have a charger? Do you
The
have a
funny
charger?"
part is, wherever we'll go, like people used to stare us like this. What are these buggers are up to? They used to ask, where are you guys from? We are from Bangalore. Oh, you came all the way from Bangalore.
But we had to like
Yes,
correct
of
them,
course.
saying
Yeah.
that like we started the race.
What is this?
here.
Why are you doing this? So we said like there's a NthAdventure is organized this kind of sport called adventure racing, multi-sport race. So which will like we used to tell them this all the
Okay.
things. They
Actually,
would
we
need to
had to
understand
also
it.
explain it to the forest ranger who stopped us midway in the
Yeah.
morning hike.
Yeah.
We were like, oh, NthAdventure है, आप नीचे आके पूछ लो,
Yeah.
वो ही organize कर रहे
Yeah,
हैं.
yeah.
So
Yes,
we had
yes.
to literally.
Yes, of course,
Yeah.
of
No,
course.
I don't-
yes. See,
you
everybody
did
is aware, but
They
yes.
have taken the permission and all. They asked us,
Ah.
so we told them they have already taken that. Then only they have allowed us.
No, of course, because see, this course is so wide open, you
Yeah.
can't tell to each and every person
Yeah.
where the necessary information required to be passed on, that everything is done. But then, while the course is so wide, you may meet the person we have not met.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
So, but it is your responsibility to educate them, and then
Yeah.
of course it is our responsibility to educate them as well. Ki yes, it has been taken care of. But yeah, that is good that you spread that information
Yeah, yeah.
and the people are aware that everything is happening fine. So that's okay. Tell me about that. Like, how was that dark zone period? I saw that you planned your TF4 very, very well, right? And then you had every gear what you needed for the night sleep. So I think that also helped you to push today because you had a good sleep. So as you mentioned that if you want to sleep on the road, you don't have anything, you would have slept properly, you still have been tired and everything, and then you went push to TF4, you had everything, so that also helped you to sleep, recover, and then get going for this entire next day,
Yeah.
right?
Totally.
Like he is the most tired person that day. Like last in the morning, I wouldn't say last day. We reached
Sometimes he
there
used to
5
say,
o'clock in the
I
morning.
don't want to do it. I'm done. And then the time we reached TFO, that time, so we all planned like what time we need to wake up and go further. So always, winning is our plan. So always, it's unfortunately we didn't do that. Probably next year we.
Of course, it's just a beginning, but you
Yeah.
surprised everyone.
Thank you.
You surprised
Yeah.
most of us and
Yeah.
all the other AR community.
Yeah.
But then I also hear there's the Ironman in your group.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Ironman, would you like to tell something about the
Yeah, the
people?
I can share some difference like
because,
what.
because everybody asks us, oh, is it an Ironman? So let's hear from the Ironman himself. What do he thinks about adventure racing?
Yeah, so that is for me. I'm not a team player. It is pretty difficult for me. The adventure race is pretty difficult compared to Ironman. I can swim 4 kilometers straight away. After that, I can cycle 190 kilometers, and then I can run 42 kilometers. But this kind of adventure race, this is not mine, man. So I feel like so I'll get so much this thing. Why am I doing this? And then so after reaching every different sports, like going into the wild, and you will have your own time. In adventure, in Ironman, you won't be having time. So it is all on you. You will be alone on the course. So yeah, that's the difference here. The adventure racing is kind of it teaches you. It will take you back to the our this thing old days. And then in the morning, like the tower, this thing you have kept, TA3 is it?
Not morning, it was in the
night.
Night. See, morning it was.
Tower hike.
1:30, no.
Okay.
AM.
We did at night.
That is morning 1 a.m.
Okay, morning.
1:30 a.m. That's
1:30
even
a.m.
morning.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
correct.
How do you AM or what?
AM, correct.
Buggers, yeah. So we're not able to see anything. Where is that a tower? No. It was like this only. It was like this only. And then he has seen it. It is something I can see there. And then we have no idea. Like you have given us world map. I don't know. So yeah, that is also a bit different story. We'll tell you that. And to track also, we have figured out our present location. Where are we? And then we have found one trail inside, which will go the left side. We went there. We were literally, searching for the footprints of others, whether they went this way or not. So it was like this. So adventure race will take us back to our old days.
That's really nice.
So, but compared to Ironman, it will be different, difficult. I thought. I mean, I can't handle everything, but yeah.
That's why it's called as world's toughest
Yep,
team sport.
Team
Yeah.
sports.
Solo, you can be best of everything.
Yes.
You can be a beast.
Yeah.
When it's a team, you have to do everything
Yeah.
together.
Different personalities
Yes,
coming together
yes,
is
yes.
not easy.
So on that note, let's ask you're female, you're alpha woman, you surprised so many people, you were from the front. Please tell us, how was it racing with these 3 boys and how was your experience?
Okay, firstly, before I say anything, I would like to thank each and every crew member because they were constantly there throughout. How much ever we say wouldn't be sufficient. At first, I was just thinking, managing the finances. I was really thinking whether it's worth paying so much for a race. Like, you are going to be doing everything. Why would you pay so much?
You're going to be crying. You're going to be hurting.
You're going to be crying,
Hurting,
you're
yeah.
going to be hurting. But every penny was worth it. Talking about the trail, okay, the back end was managed to the T. The trail was amazing. As much as we had a lot of cut-off times, and these guys never let me enjoy, be in the moment because we always had to keep going. The swimming that I did, okay, firstly, this was something which I've never ever done. I think by far the craziest thing that I've ever done. I've done marathons, trail runs, but this, never. Being in Bangalore for almost a year, being in a sedentary lifestyle, I think this was something like a breakthrough for me. I think I enjoyed every bit of it. The trail was amazing. The times we were riding at night, I was just wishing that, oh, how would it be if I could see this place? Because the mornings were beautiful, beautiful. So I think all in all, the team, I would say it was not all rosy. We had our share of fights, our share of disagreements, but I think at the end of it, we could make it.
We unfortunately very prudent, got our this thing whatever we are planned for, but yeah. But we are the position where
now I mean Vignesh, I really want to thank him also. He's a captain. The way he prepared for us in terms of gears, in terms of how to front, the way he front loaded.
he brought all the gears from Hong Kong for us.
Yeah.
That.
All of the
Wow!
gears that we are wearing.
We don't have access
Of
to
course we
gears
pay.
here. So when I have access, then utilize it. No? So
No, I think he's a perfect captain that any team can
Yeah,
have. And delegating each and everything, trusting us. He called me to plot the points, and I was like, dude, I've never done this before. Do you really want me to do this? Are you going to be trusting me with this? But I think he had faith in us, and that is the reason, even if we were mentally gone just because these guys said that okay, we are going to TA4. I thought okay, even if I'm like gone, I'm going to do this because they said I'm going to trust them. So I think trust is something which plays a very big role because every time, like I said, 4 different individuals will have 4 different perspectives about a same thing. But to unanimously take the decision really needs a lot of trust. Unfortunately, I mean, it's not great to say this, but we couldn't get a chance to practice because he's in a different country, he's in a different city.
You guys didn't practice together?
Not one session.
Never, we have done work, big sessions.
It's not very proud thing to say, but I really wish we could do that more so that.
But we used to share in our group that what are we have done today.
That's wonderful to hear, and guys, thank you so much for sharing so many things.
Thank you.
Wonderful to hear your experience.
Also, there's one person backed out like very last moment.
No, he didn't back out. He got an
Backed out
injury.
as in he got injury.
Yeah.
Then he came in.
Yeah, just what I was about to come that when you mentioned there's a last
And now I
minute
got
thing.
injured.
Now you
I got injured.
What is the, after the, okay, let me ask this question. So are you going to come back when they call again for that?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
You definitely are after getting injured.
The only thing
He'll
I
be
would
prepared, yeah.
come back is I'll train more because the moment these guys came to me asking for the participation was just like 1 week, and then I was like,
She's
said,
chilling in
train.
Goa.
I'm so I work in Goa,
Oh,
right?
okay.
So and a week earlier she calls me up and there's this race. You come and participate. I'm like, oh yeah, sure. It's some random race, 30 kilometers, something like that.
Really? Did you do that?
I sent him all the links.
She did not tell me the
Intensity
the
of
200
You didn't send me the
kilometer.
indemnity form also. Okay, that's why I didn't know.
Yeah, and then I was like, you got 1 week, train. I didn't know like
What
to train.
What am I getting into?
Then I thought, okay, some jogging will work, but this was really fun though.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
definitely come back next year.
Great guys, thank you so much for sharing your experience, and we'll talk more. We'll continue because we have whole day tomorrow before you guys leave and we wind up and say goodbye. So everyone, this is a team Astra who's just finished a 2nd position, and we are super proud of this team. And do watch out, there is more coming. Thank you guys. Please enjoy your moment.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Hats off to all the NthAdventure people.
Yeah, all the crew members.
All
Entire
the
crew
crew,
really helped
all
us.
the photographers, all the videographers.
Everywhere they used to
guys.
guide us.
Yes.
Yeah, you want the
Thank
100%?
Thank you guys. Thank you.